No, talk.
Welcome back to the channel, family. It's your guy Trip 5, back again with another creepy video compilation. Let's jump right into the video, yo.
So why nobody told me that your croissant bread might have booty shaking maggots inside of it? And me personally, I fuck with croissant bread. But after watching this, seeing two slap boxing maggots doing a roly-poly inside of a croissant loaf, I'm absolutely disgusted. Like at this point, I'm finna start acting like SpongeBob and eating air sandwiches. Because why is there a colonization of maggots doing the electric slide? How in the fuck do they take a bite of your food before you do? And majority of people would never known this unless they seen this under a microscope. Just look at this diabolical meerkat food. And if he was to eat it, it'd be extra protein. Gang, where can I buy one of these microscopes? I honestly feel like all of my food need to get put under the microscope. Every time I'm seeing food under the microscope, it's some diabolical ass shit. And then they had the audacity when they get under the microscope to start twerking. Fuck no.
Damn, now think about how many people was eating these breads and different foods out there without realizing that it's maggots inside of it. You know, it's very possible that you could have as well. Shit, maybe I have and I didn't even realize it. That's disgusting though, and the only way to see it is through a microscope. You know, if it's not parasites in the food, then it's maggots. Then you gotta watch out for little bugs and all types of shit.
It's a gray fucking hair. Right, like, in my nostril. It's a gray hair!
I know it sounds crazy, but smart TVs can be used as open windows into your home. And not just for corporations, but for anyone with the skills to hack into them. These things come with built-in cameras and always-on microphones, and once they're connected to Wi-Fi, they're vulnerable. Hackers can literally tap in and watch your living room like it's a live stream. We invited surveillance into our homes and called it smart. Here are a few examples of smart TVs watching back.
See, they don't think a nigga see them, dog. You don't supposed to be able to see their ass, bro. I don't know what the fuck. But you can see the nigga, see his hand moving down now? He's sitting somewhere watching the nigga, my this what's going on the nigga TV, my and the fucking and everything doing what you do. Man, he watching the nigga, bro. Real talk, man. Look at this pussy, man. Yeah, we see you. Look at his hand down there moving. The nigga live right now in the studio sitting there looking at a screen of us right now, dog.
You watch your TV, but with this hack, your TV can watch you. Show us how that works.
So one of the things that we were able to do with the Smart TV platform was actually abuse the browser to the extent that we could actually gain access to the camera that's built into the TV.
Right.
And so what we can prove here is that with a little bit of extra code, we can turn the camera on in your browser.
Wow.
And while this is evident to you right here because we've designed it that way, this is something that we can do invisibly and actually have the camera running behind the web page that you're looking at.
So what this means is I could be sitting here watching TV from my bedroom, and you could be anywhere in the world looking at this image of me watching.
Yep, I could be sitting on a laptop in a cafe in Paris, and as long as I have a network connection, I'd be able to get into your TV and access the camera.
Where the is Jordan? I'm on a f***ing movie website. What? How did that happen? Wait, did you see that? Someone just moved it. Wait.
I'm recording. What the
Shut
fuck is this?
What is this?
Stop, I'm creeped out!
Jordan, look at all the records and stuff up here. Yamaha. What is that stuff? What? Okay. Wait, is this here, Jordan? Is this here in our complex?
No, that's not our complex, right?
How do you?
That's not our complex. That's not what it looks
someone's
like.
off. What are they? Jordan, someone's asleep right there. Oh my God!
Don't stop!
Jordan, look at his feet. Someone's asleep right there, Jordan.
Wait.
Jordan.
What the? Please stop! I'm getting the chills. I'm scared.
I'm literally.
Are y'all seeing this?
I am
Look at
literally shook. This just popped up on my TV. Jordan,
This is the exact time
Jordan,
too. What time is 4:21? So wherever that is 2 hours behind us.
This is gonna go viral on Instagram if you post this. Jordan, post this on your Instagram. Oh my God.
What the?
This is outrageous. Like, this is probably people's job to probably watch people or something. Or maybe they just creeps. Now, think about how many TVs they hack into daily without people realizing it. You know, they probably got all types of videos on the dark web of people, you know, doing what they do in their privacy. And you know how hotels be having, like, hidden cameras without you realizing? They don't even need that anymore. They could just use the TV. And the TV is in every room, so, you know, be mindful of that.
If you've ever wondered what a hacker sees when they hack your computer, today's your lucky day. So on my desk right here, I have a regular PC. And then on my lap, I have a computer running Metasploit. Metasploit is a tool that a lot of hackers and pen testers use to gain control of other computers. And you can use it to generate custom rats or viruses that give you remote access. So I generated this on the other computer and I'm about to run it on here. Now nothing happens on this computer when I run the files. But on this computer, you can see that a new connection's been started. So there is like a ton that I can now do on this computer that affects that one. For instance, I can type PS and see every process that's running on that computer. So all the apps and programs that are open. I can also take a screenshot and it's saved to this computer. There it is right there. I can take a picture on any of the webcams. I just took one with that webcam right here and it's seeing the back of my computer. You can also open or close any windows, record from the mic, get all their stored passwords. You can also start a keylogger so that when they type on the computer, you can then dump that and see everything they typed. And you can also just start a shell, which enables you to do anything that you could do from their computer. So when people tell you not to click on random files on the internet or from wherever, that's why.
Y'all really believe that magic is a show, do you? You got a lot to learn. I'll be right back. He's eating real nails. And watch how a nail's gonna come out of his nose. He does this on the street in front of people. And I'm about to show you more in a second, so people think that this is like special effects and theatrics. What if I told you that contracts with demons go back to the very beginning? Don't believe me? Well, what is this? It was commonly known in the medieval ages that these people would enter into a contract with demons. The demons who then agree to be their slave as long as they live. But the catch is, when they inevitably die, and they will, the magician himself becomes slave to the very demon he made a contract with, making the demon their master. Eternally, forever. There are even many books on the subject. And this magic, spelled with a K, goes really deep. To even forfeiting your human soul to the demon of your choice for some kind of power. But you can't lose your soul. If you go to the grave serving demons, theoretically it's already gone. Not to mention the immense blasphemy you have to enter into. You didn't know there are people on this earth with actual powers. They don't really belong to them, though. They belong to the demons. It's funny to me Christians don't believe that, considering that King Solomon built the second temple by the power of demons. Let me show you some more witchcraft that's right in the open.
Shake it, okay? Shake, much more, shake. Shake it, stop. Open the can. What? That's nothing. Slower, right? Wow. Because now CO2 is in my hand, watch. 1, 2, 3, go. Whoa!
Stop being ignorant, they show you what they do. The word right behind me is a word for intimacy. Intimacy magicians. Y'all don't remember that Red Hot Chili Pepper album? The way that our society moves is in tune with magic, even if you don't know they're doing it. They even do it to birth certain people. We'll get into that tomorrow. If you're on Facebook, you can use that follow button and turn on notifications so you'll know when I post. But it's a big one.
Is David Blaine Jewish? Let me look it up right now. If he's Jewish, I'm going to be...
No shot.
Okay. Early life. Every time, wallahi. Every single time.
Every time
Early life. David Blaine was raised in Brooklyn with the Russian Jewish ancestry.
Why? What do you think?
The son of a single mother. Mom has to be Jewish. I'm just saying, David Blaine's the best magician of all time. And I'm like, I asked him earlier.
You assumed he was Jewish?
I said, is David Blaine Jewish? Like, I don't know. But every fucking time. Every time. They're like what, 0.3% of the population? 3%?
Wow. Wow, that's weird.
What about Harry Houdini? Let's see. That's the best of all time, right? The GOAT?
I think so.
Harry Houdini.
Why do you think that is? That's some weird shit. That's funny.
Houdini's not even a Jewish name. It's an Italian name, right?
I don't know. Is that he is? No way. For real? Everything.
Harry Houdini, Eric Wise, was born in Budapest, Republic of Hungary, to a Jewish family. Not even that. His parents were Rabbi Mayor Samuel Wise, a rabbi. Wait. Foozy, come here.
Wait, what about...
Wait, Waze, come here.
What about
So,
that other one?
who's the best magician of all time?
David Blaine.
No. David Blaine, right? Is modern, best of all time, the GOAT.
Like the main
Harry Houdini.
guy.
Oh, Houdini or...
His real name is Eric Wise, born in Budapest to a Jewish family. His parents were rabbi. Isn't that nuts?
There's another one.
What? So they have Kabbalah magic. It's not just tricks and stuff like this. This is Kabbalah magic. It's Jewish mysticism. That's how they do it. We're not capable of doing that. They're tapping into something that's ancestral. Yeah. There can't be a coincidence that the... Name another magician right now.
What's his name? What's the other magician? Yeah, Chris Angel.
David Copperfield.
Unless Chris Angel.
David Blaine, we looked it up. Okay, David Copperfield.
David Copperfield, Jewish.
He probably changed, a lot of them changed their name. Even Harry Houdini changed his name. His real name is Eric Wise. They go undercover. You know Jonah Hill's real name is Jonah Hill Feldstein?
Whoa.
Okay, David Copperfield.
No way.
Okay, you have to go to early life.
No way.
Okay, this is a book.
Well, David Copperfield doesn't even do that kind of magic, to be fair.
Yeah, they have to do that type
You
of
like
magic.
the food or no?
It's so good. This is so good. Yours looks a little...
Oh, David Copperfield!
You swear to God?
Copperfield was born in New Jersey, the son of Jewish parents, Rebecca Cotkin.
You're onto something. I can't even lie. Cook.
See, it's not tricks. This is Jewish Kabbalah magic.
That guy was Jewish? That guy's Jewish?
Yes, David Copperfield's Jewish.
No, the guy, Matt?
This guy, the guy who just performed? Yes, his name is Furman. I'm like, you Jewish? He's like, yeah, I'm Jewish.
Cook. I can't
Name another one.
He said Jewish?
Chris Angel? We can't put this on Snapchat, by the way. This is like...
Is this IG Reels on there?
Oh, so you can do it on my kick, but you can't do it on your Snapchat? You can fuck up your channel, but you can fuck up my kick?
Do you want me to stop?
Why? You can't.
You want me to
Yes,
stop?
you can.
Go.
You're only going...
You know, like I always say, there are no coincidences. You know, I don't got nothing against Jewish people, but why are the top magicians all Jewish? What do they know that the collective doesn't? You know, they got to be practicing something that was passed down through ancestors, in my opinion. Some of these tricks that they do can't be explained. They literally bend in reality right in your face.
Dear Elon, I thought you'd want to come face to face with me, boy. You're your boyfriend, no doubt. Lies. Oh, and I'd see right through them, and you know I would. Would it be a dream come true if you met me in person? Would it?
The Freemasons were never just builders, they were gatekeepers, archivists, hoarders of ancient truth. Inside the archives, you will not find speculations, you will find proof. Proof that history is a fabrication, entire empires erased, rewritten and twisted to fit the agenda. Proof that civilizations more advanced than ours have risen and fallen, only to be buried beneath layers of deception. Proof that the world is not what we have been told, that the maps, the timelines, even the very shape of reality has been altered. This is why the Masons were founded, to protect this knowledge, to control those who seek it, and to ensure the truth never reaches those who are meant to forget. Among the deepest, most forbidden texts, there are records of the first architects, not human but something else, something older, the Watchers, the fallen ones, the ones who descended and gave mankind knowledge that was never meant for them. The ones the Bible calls the Nephilim, the hybrid offspring of fallen angels and human women. Their secrets of architecture, sacred geometry and energy manipulation were not just used to build temples, they were used to alter the fabric of reality itself. The Masonic lodges do not worship a single god, they revere the great architect. A title not for the creator of the universe, but for the ones who built the construct that traps it. And the archives hold the blueprints of that prison. Buried in the archives are the real timelines, the history that has been erased. The ancient civilizations that surpassed modern technology, destroyed, covered up and rewritten as myth. The true origin of mankind, not a random evolution, but a designed creation for a purpose we were never told. The wars between the old gods. Not legends, but real battles between factions that shaped the world we live in today. The Freemasons, the Rosicrucians, the Templars, the Vatican, all different names, but all playing a role in the same deception. They know the truth, and they ensure you never will. At the highest levels, beyond the lower degree initiates who believe they are part of a noble brotherhood, the true Masons guard something far darker. And those who have guarded the secrets for centuries are afraid. They know that if you find out what they know, you will no longer be controllable. That is why they distract you. That is why they keep you weak. That is why they ensure you never ask the right questions. But now you know to ask. And the next step, find the doors they don't want you to open. Because inside those vaults, beneath those temples, locked in the hidden rooms of the highest lodges, is the truth that would set you free. Hidden beneath temples, locked in vaults, guarded by oath and blood. The Masonic archives are not just records, they are a fortress of secrets. A repository of forbidden knowledge that predates governments, kings, and empires. They tell you the Freemasons are just a fraternal order, a group of harmless old men playing dress-up. That is the lie, because inside the archives, in the catacombs beneath the lodges, hidden in vaults that no outsider will ever see, there is knowledge that would shatter the world. Knowledge that was stolen, hidden, and guarded, because if the masses knew, the illusion would collapse.
If you look at some of these churches, they have the Masonic symbol on it as well. Even some of these pastors are Freemasons. Like, this thing goes deep. Comment below if you have any interesting things you want to talk about these Freemasons. You know, let's share our stories. We all trying to figure it out.
These kids, you can't tell me this kid is not 56 on the dot. These kids, man. Look at him. Look at.
What the fuck, bro? What even is that?
Man, I wish you would have got it on video though. Me breaking it, because I was just breaking it, and then again.
That's literally all metal.
All
right
metal.
there.
Look like she could have got her intestines could have probably been cut. Right?
It's just fucking crazy.
That is so crazy.
Literally almost gave this to our 3-year-old daughter.
Let me keep scooping.
And there's the more we go in there, the more metal we find.
Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see. What is that? Is that more metal or hair? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Let's see. Look! I just scooped it.
What the?
I just scooped it out of the middle of the ice cream. Brand new ice cream.
This is crazy.
Talking about how they are coating our fruits with roaches. Now, I decided to do my own research, and the guy is right. So basically, they are coating our fruit with shellac. But how is shellac made? Shellac is made from roaches in India. Alright, I got a whole video on that. If you look at my other videos, you'll see the whole process on how they make the shellac with the bugs. They are putting that on our fruits. So this is why you go into the market and you see all these fruits looking so perfect and shiny now. That's why. So look at this. This is supposedly organic. Oranges, mandarins, whatever they call it. Look at this. Coated with vegetable and or lac resin based wax. Lac resin comes from a roach in India. Look at this. Organic lime, right? Look down here. Coated with food grade. And of course, they always call it food grade because that's just what they do to make it sound better. Beeswax and shellac. Are you guys not paying attention to this? Have you not been seeing this all these years? Because I didn't. It's called the Lassifer bug. Alright, aka Lucifer. they call it Lassifer because they're basically just mixing the name up and it's really shellac. So they're throwing shellac inside of Lucifer and calling it Lassifer. Look at these aspects. Look at this. They put it up under the bottom. Look at that. Look at this. Look right there on the bottom. Shellac-based wax to maintain freshness. Bullcrap.
Shit, I know there's a ton of people out here that just eating organic fruits and vegetables and they don't even know this information. Shit, I didn't even know this. Like, how they coating our food with dead roaches? Like, why are they not telling us that? Why they always hiding what they doing and we have to find out for ourselves? At this point, the best option is to grow your own food. Did you guys know about this? Comment below.
Something is going on. Like, I don't know, but I think that we shifted into another dimension. Now, listen to this. So, I was looking at a world map today, and I'm like, wait a second. Like, all these countries are completely in a different place. Like, look at where South America is. South America has always been under North America, and now it's in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Look at New Zealand. Look at some of these other islands and where they are. You can't tell me that this map wasn't different 5 years ago. Okay, so I started going down the rabbit hole, and I looked at Home Depot, right? I go there all the time. I was there a couple weeks ago. Except it's not called Home Depot. It's called the Home Depot. Yeah, there's a the in front of the Home Depot. King Tut, right? We all learned about him in school, and we seen that famous mask, right? That's solid gold that he wears. What's on the top of it? A giant cobra. Nope, there isn't one. Okay, there is a cobra, but it's to the right, and there's also another vulture on the other side. It's completely different. Think about Scary Movie 2. My favorite line to say is, "Take my strong hand." Except he never says that. Now he says, "Take my hand." If you don't believe me, look it up for yourself. Like, something is going on. We've shifted into another dimension.
Did we shift dimensions? Because some of the things that he showed is things I've never seen before. And I know it's probably the same for you guys as well. Are they changing these names and pictures on purpose? Or are we really shifting dimensions? These are things the collective need to be speaking about.
Aí eu vou pisar aqui. Bora, Lu!
Bora!
1, 2 e...
Espera. Deixa eu falar um negócio.
Não, tchau!
Meu Deus.
Aí, cara.
The average person on the planet Earth lives within an alpha or beta frequency. So now why is it important? This weakens your thought power. Now let me give you an example. Thoughts are electromagnetic signals emitted by the cosmos, downloaded into the brain, and interpreted by the brain, and used by the mind in order to manifest
physical reality. So now why is it important? When we're dealing with God on a cosmic level, God is the highest extent of the mind which uses elements and matter to express itself. So when people say, oh, you ain't never seen God. Yeah, that's because you ain't never seen your mind. Your mind controls the physical realm. Now you have different vibratory states, okay? So now first we got to break this down. The mind is the primary controller of all reality. Period. Now the original language, which you hear me say a million times, I want to say it again now, was telepathy, okay? Before people were speaking English or whatever other vocalized language you want to use, they were speaking telepathy. This is why the ancestors used ideograms or pictographs to convey messages, because they put their mental intent into a picture, and that picture told the story and delivered the information that their mind was trying to convey. AKA, that's why it's called an ideograph. Now why is it important? When we're dealing with thoughts and the power of your thoughts, speaking, even you speaking, is like your backup generator.
Hey, what he just said was deep. You know, I always leave a gem for you guys at the end. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We out, y'all. See y'all in the next video.